Hey guys, welcome to your reading. I'm Earthy Girl and I'm here to give you guys a general message from Spirit. Okay, this is a reading that I did a few days ago, but I'm not going to post that. I am going to give you the truth in a emotional, intelligent way. Okay, because when I get these readings, and it's so much envy and jealousy in the mix, it really grinds my gear. And it's just like you can't give these people what they want. Okay? So, respectfully, I am going to redo this reading and let y'all know everything that Spirit wants you guys to know. Okay? So, the first card I pulled was the Three of Pentacles, the overall energy, basically like your community, your environment, your workplace, pretty much people you see day to day, first cousins, brothers, sisters, the immediate family. And so I clarified that with the Page of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the King of Cups. Okay, so there could be some type of conflict that you may have with a water sign or someone that is, this could be a father figure as well. But Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Okay, there could be some conflict where it's like someone is causing chaos in your life, or these people. Okay, I was getting an occult type of group setting, where people are really mad at your existence, really mad that you're shining, feeling some type of way with what you're saying and your perceptive on life or them. Or maybe they're just, it's giving me pick me energy, like someone is upset that you're not dealing with them, you're not running with the crowd, you're not agreeing with the naysayers and the majority. Okay, you have taken a stand and you are really standing up for what you believe. Okay, so these people may be looking at you like you feel like you're better than them, or they just don't understand why you are the way you are. Is giving black sheep energy, like you're the one that stands out, or you're the one that is different from the others, and someone is trying to take you down or make you feel as if what you're saying is wrong or what you're doing is wrong. Okay, and so this could be someone that a lot of people look up to or listen to, what they have to say. Okay, but there could be some type of manipulative energy. Spirit is wanting you to be emotionally intelligent and not fight fire with fire. Okay, so if you have removed yourself from these individuals, like I said, I'm getting heavy on a brother, a sibling, okay, a community of people or family members who are in disagreement with what you're doing, what you're saying, or how you are elevating. Okay, there's a lot of jealousy, a lot of hatred, and a lot of gossip. Okay, if you have removed yourself, okay, these could be exes as well, because I am getting that this King of Cups for some is an ex who is not so happy about your success or you moving on. Okay, this person has resentment and they're going around saying that you're marrying for money. Okay, this card is what came out. Okay, so you could be very well off, you like to look nice and you may be into luxurious items, and these people are in conflict with themselves, really, but they're projecting that energy onto you. Okay, they could be saying that you don't work hard for the assets or whatever you have that they're jealous of. They could be saying that other people are doing for you, or you're receiving some type of help from a wealthy person, or you're just using people for what you can get. Okay, Spirit is also said you're surrounded by karmic friends, okay? Because the devil card is here. Okay, so when the devil card is here, that is toxicity, that is negative behavior patterns. These are generational curses upon your family or amongst these people who are projecting this negativity onto you because you are in the Empress energy. Okay, so with the devil and the Three of Cups here, we know that you have removed yourself and ended these cycles because you're wise, you're brilliant, you're intelligent, and you're a master manifester. Okay. And that's why they're mad, because they're unable to manifest or figure you out and figure out how are you elevating? How are you elevating? And these people are in shambles, falling apart, you know? It's giving like people want to be around you for what you have or to leech off of you and figure out how you're doing something. Okay. But the end result is they're not willing to work hard for the things that you have accomplished for yourself. And there's a bunch of fake energy, people jealous of the way you look, the way that you carry yourself, your aura, your presence, your gifts. Okay. There's always an excuse of why you did something. It's just like, give credit when it's due. Okay. People need to learn to give credit when it's due and just face the fact that you are your authentic self and you can't help that you're blessed. You can't help that you are on your divine path and you're so focused and so diligent to, you know, your goals and admirations in life that you're not really focusing on the negativity that these people are stuck in. It's like a crab in a bucket mentality. So with the devil card here, it's like, yeah, they're obsessing over your wins. They are upset that you are celebrating yourself and celebrating in your life. Okay. You have reasons to celebrate. They are very curious about what you have going on with the Fool card here and the Page of Swords. So they didn't think that you had it in you, okay? There's something hidden about you. They could get like a naive aura. You may have a naive, childlike energy that is like people's first perspective of you is that you may be a little aloof or not really sure of yourself or something. It's something with like childlike energy of pure. It's like your purity and your personality may not come off as someone who is intelligent. And I say that in the most respectful way because I know that you are very brilliant. You're very skilled. And star seeds are like they're childlike individuals, like indigo children, right? And so you may look youthful, you may look younger than you actually are, but you have a lot of wisdom, okay? And the way that you articulate yourself may be a bit different from others or the usual type. But when you go below the surface, you know a lot about spirituality. You know a lot about yourself. You know a lot about these people and what they're doing and what they're trying to concoct. And yeah, it's like the more stones that they throw at you or the more things that they do to try to group together, it's not working. It's not working. And they're feeling foolish because it's like, damn, every time they look at you, you're elevating, you're free. And it's like, why do I have to live this mundane life? Why can't I be free like that? Why can't I believe in myself like that person did and be independent and manifest all of these things? Why, when I try to do it, it doesn't work? Why? And so the more they don't understand the why, the more they're drawn to watching you and trying to figure you out. The more self-conscious they feel about themselves. And it's like, okay, what can we do to take this person down? Okay. But with the Empress, it's like, you just have a beautiful soul. You're protected. You're divinely protected. Okay. you're on a journey. You just choose not to deal with these certain individuals. Okay, so there may have been some people that you release from your presence, your energy, your space, your time and attention, and they're mad. They're mad about that. You have exes that are mad that you are no longer dealing with them. Okay, you have family members, groups of family members who really look up to you, but they're the type that won't tell you or congratulate you on your success. Okay, you have a lot of monitoring. You have a lot of monitoring spirits that watch you simply to study you and how you're doing whatever you're doing. Okay, and with the Nine of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, I still see that you are elevating. You are climbing mountains. You are showing people who thought that the impossible is possible. Okay. And I really feel like you are just on your journey of learning about spirituality, learning about yourself, enjoying the fruits of your labor, and helping others along the way. You are also inspiring and encouraging others as well. Okay. So there's a lot of good luck, a lot of good karma for you, and a lot of cycles that you are releasing. Okay. This is your destiny. This is a turning point in your life where it's like wish fulfillment, happiness, joy. Your family is going to be taken care of. A lot of you starseeds are moving away from your hometown, moving away. Spirit is doing this purposely to keep you focused and to keep these negative energies and people from your past away from you and what they have in store for you. Okay. And so your family is protected. Okay. You are on the right path. With the Six of Swords here, it may have been, a painful ending for some. Okay. You may have wanted things to be different when it comes to like your family, your bloodline, but I feel like you were here to break generational curses. I feel like you were here to be the black sheep in your family and do something of the unknown that is sacred and will save your generation, your family lineage. Okay. And so I recommend that you not listen to anybody that is trying to make you be traditional or do something that you don't want to do or feel like is a little off, because it is. Okay. Spirit is highlighting these individuals for being jealous, envious, hateful, and fake, and impersonators. Okay. So you may have had certain people that really pretend as if they hate you, but they're really obsessed with you. They really want to be you. They want to impersonate you. They want to isolate you and make you feel like you're the problem, you're the one, but they're always watching you. They're always the one that is checking on you and have something to say negatively. But if you pay attention, it's like they're doing exactly what you're doing. When you move, they want to move. When you upload content, they want to upload similar content. When you dress a certain way, they want to dress a certain way. And it's like, it's giving an energy like when one person doesn't like you and they try to get other minions to go along with them to paint you in a bad picture. Okay, we all know that those are illusions, and we already know that those are weak spirits, right? So spirit is not wanting you to fight fire with fire. We notice it. We understand it. It's going to be taken care of. And that's just that, none of the things that they are trying to concoct or do is going to affect you or your family, because you are divinely protected. And I feel like they're starting to know that and understand that, because they're reaping what they have sown. Okay. A lot of people are about to receive karma for what they have done. And reverse back to senders are working. Okay. So I do feel like you are being placed in another location to be safe, fulfilled, happy, joyful, all of those things. Okay. And this is a dream come true. A lot of people are like, why is this person dreams coming true? Why can't my dreams come true? Why are they living a life and I'm still, having to go through all of this? Is because they're not putting in the work. They don't have faith, it's just a lot of things. It's like people want to see your downfall. People want to see if you're unhappy. People want to see if you really take it far in life with what you're doing, and you will, most certainly. The universe doesn't waste their time on individuals they don't care about or don't really have a significant purpose. I'm not going to pick up on that energy. Okay. I only pick up on energy that is necessary to get you guys' attention so that you can remain focused or get on your path, because spirit cannot say these things to you like I am. So I'm the messenger of just getting the community's attention and letting the collective know, certain individuals that resonate with these things that I'm saying will know that they are the chosen ones who I'm talking about. Regardless what you're going through in life, it's all to get you on your path so that you can be the generational curse breaker in your family lineage, okay? So it is imperative that you believe in yourself, you stay focused, you don't let anyone get you off track. And it's basically like you guys are getting the cheat code. It's like, I wish I had this, my younger self, for someone to be able to tell me all of these things. I immediately know, like, hey, don't do this, don't do that. Okay. You start seeing the elevation in your life and we get on and we move on and we enjoy our life. That's what spirit wants you guys to do. Okay. And we all have a job and a purpose in this life. And some are to try to block and stop the chosen ones from their purpose, their destiny. These could be entities from past life. They don't even know why they hate you. They don't even know why they're doing what they're doing, but it's all meant for you to learn, for them to learn, and to elevate in some way or to reap karma for their actions. So, yeah. You have so many people that are afraid and fearful of you becoming successful because it will make them look like they're a piece of shit. Everything that they've said, everything that they've done, you are showing to the world that they were just jealous. They're just jealous because you're free. They're just jealous of your pure spirit. They're just jealous of the new opportunities and the blessings that you had and the support that you have when these people try to isolate you or make you feel, unsure of yourself and your path. Your future is bright. Your path, and what you plan for your future is bright. You're going to be successful because you're destined for that. It's fated. It's in your astrology chart. There's no one who could stop this but you. No one. They can try to block it. They can try to manipulate situations and opportunities. But at the end of the day, you're going to circle back around and be successful no matter what. So just a reminder to block out the negativity and continue to inspire, continue to be the light for other people who are in their darkness, who are trying to free themselves. You stay focused on your purpose, okay? Because you're teaching them as well, whether they know it. Okay, they may not acknowledge it, but they definitely are learning, because how can you not learn when you're stalking someone that is full of positivity and uplifting others? You're going to get uplifted as well. You're going to feel bad about yourself. You're going to feel like a shitty person if you're watching somebody just with this negativity when all they do is spew abundance, prosperity, healing. Okay? So we got the 10 of Wands in reverse. I feel like you are recognizing that peace is all that matters. You don't have time to, focus on things that you cannot control or change. And so I feel like you are learning to surrender and allow life to flow with the essence of purity and peace and calmness, okay? You could be meditating more, doing, meditation practices like yoga, just taking walks in nature and just doing things that, and exercising or whatnot, just doing things that make you feel calm, balanced, and at peace. All right. A lot of people are jealous of that, okay? Because the release jealousy card came out. It says jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. So I feel like people are looking at you like your life is perfect. You're at peace. You don't really, have to deal with the struggles and all of that. I feel like you work to get to a point where it's just like, it's not that your life is perfect. It's just like, you know how to navigate through obstacles. Okay. You know how to be calm. You know how to just allow life to flow, and what you can change, you change, and what you can't, you just let the universe guide you, to a better situation or sort that out. Okay. So it's giving like you don't chase, you attract. The Empress doesn't chase, they attract, okay? So you don't have to get out here and physically work hard, okay? Maybe a lot of mental things, because you got a lot of spiritual warfare out here where you have to use your intelligence to navigate through certain situations that people try to throw at you. Like I said, it could be anybody, customer service, you walking in the grocery store and, someone has a nasty attitude, whatever the case may be. It's like you have the emotional intelligence how to navigate that situation and don't like fester that and make you an evil person, right? And so I think that you see things and people like a bird's eye view in a bigger perspective, and you can see the hurt and the pain and the anger and the trauma and negativity within others, and that stems from something, so you don't take it personally. Okay. And yeah, let other people's success inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. And I feel like the monitoring spirits that watch me and watch the collective, they need to know that. All right. We also have karmic friends. Okay. So it says, can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Okay. So yeah, that's this group of people that secretly want to be you, watch you, copy you, and all of those things. Okay. So use your discernment. I'm pretty sure that you already know who these people are that are throwing this negative energy or trying to do magic and stop you from moving forward in your life with your purpose. All right. I'm going to leave that there. These people are just heartbroken from things that may not even have to do solely with you. Okay. It's their trauma. It's the things that they have to experience in this life. But I'm going to say it again. You can't fight fire with fire. There's something within themselves that they need to change in order to get the reaction that they want from the universe or in their practical life. Okay. And so these people are suffering, there's a lot of emotional pain, sorrow, hurt, Okay. A lot of losses, a lot of depressive energy that I'm picking up on. And they need to pray. Okay. They need to pray. Like I said, these are family members that are hating because you're growing. Okay. They're upset about that because it's like, it's almost as if they don't know you anymore, because they don't know you. They don't know this new person. Okay. I feel like you have transcended in your life so many times that these people may be looking at the old version of you and thinking that they know you. Okay. So these would be the type of people that try to bring up old things that you may have did in the past or said in the past. And it's like, that's no longer me. Right? They see your change. They see your elevation, but they still want to trigger you in your heart, bringing up old things. You know, it's like if you were an alcoholic and you've been clean for 20 years and somebody is like, but when you did that, when you were, an alcoholic, just bringing up an incident, it's like, come on now. I've been clean for 20 years. Get over it. Or like, it could be anything. You could have been a rebel. You could have been, considered a problem child as a kid, because to be honest, most chosen kids are, because they're put in certain systems that they can't be free. They can't be who they are. And so if you got in a lot of trouble in school, it's because you didn't go with the masses. You couldn't understand why certain things were being taught a certain way, or why were you even being taught this information, because you know that it's not true. So you could have been getting in trouble with your teachers and all of that, because it's like, that's not true. You knew in your soul and your spirit, even as a kid, that the way that society lives and do things is not the way. You just didn't know how to articulate your feelings and emotions to be able to say that. And so a lot of kids will act out. If you're too smart to be in a certain class, you're bored, and you start acting out as a child because you're bored. They say a little boy has ADHD because he's hyper. He wants to, run around, jump, and do things that they do. And it's like, okay, this child has something going on, because why can't they just sit still and learn this information that is only to keep you trapped and stuck, in the matrix. So it's like, how did she or he escape the matrix? How are they able to find happiness and we're still stuck in the matrix? So a lot of these people could have been family members or people you cared about deeply at some point in your life, okay? It's your roots, your childhood. They're seeing you celebrate, and they're seeing you develop in an unauthentic way. Not an unauthentic, but an and what's the word? Unorthodox way. Okay? So that is definitely rubbing some people the wrong way. All right. So we also got the Knight of Pentacles with the Seven of Cups and the Six of Cups. These are your family members, like I said, that are confused, that are doing manipulative things behind your back because you are taking the lead in your life. You're like the guide that everybody want to paint as the bad person, but you're the one that they should be following. You have the answers. You're the key that's missing in their life, and they're clueless. It's like, what do we do now? Who do we look up to? Who do we follow? You know, there's a lot of confusion, a lot of lies, a lot of hidden things in your family lineage, a lot of scandals. Okay. This is generational. I feel like you have the wits and the power to overcome all of this. You have been overcoming these things, and I feel like you have removed yourself and moved. You're traveling to a different location where you're going to get more downloads, more spiritual guidance and evolution. And everybody is wondering how you are coming up with these unlimited ideas. It's like we try to block this person in every way. We try to knock this person's self-esteem. We've tried to shut this person up. Why are they continuously coming with something else? Like, why are they just overcoming all adversity? How? Why can't this person be stopped? It says your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Okay. You are God. You are creating the life that you desire. Okay. And you can do that when you're in a positive space and when you believe in yourself and know that you have a purpose. Okay. Spirit is saying, therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas guaranteed to bring blessings. Okay. So it's like one thing after the other. You keep getting better and better and better. All right. And you're teaching the masses. It says all you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come into fruition. And it's just that easy. It's just that easy. Okay. I'm talking to my divine feminine and masculines. Okay. Like I said, you having clarity when these people try to confuse you and make you feel like you were the problem. You know who these people are. It's like you know that spirit has your back. Okay? And you know that these individuals are moving out of a hurt space. I don't feel like you're biased. I feel like you're independent. You have clear boundaries set for you and what you want, the kind of life that you want to live. Okay. And the sky is the limit. You know that. Okay. Because your guides let you know that each and every day with your success and elevation in life. Okay. I feel like there was some type of argument or disagreement within beliefs and faith system. And people are holding on to that resentment. I feel like you just have a clear mind and perspective on certain things, and your family may think different, you know, they may be traditional, and it's like, well, it's always been this way, so they're too fearful to change. That's not your problem. Okay. You have been through a lot of hurt and pain from people in your life throughout your life, even as a kid. But it's like, you know why you've experienced these things. And that's how you're able to overcome, because you have a clear mind on what's going on and everything that's surrounding you. Okay. Spirit is saying it is safe for you to receive. So the more you allow yourself to receive love, blessings, guidance, the more resources you have available to share with others. Okay. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you. It is blessing the world. Okay. it says it blesses the world as well. So the things that you say, the pain that you had to endure, the challenges that you had to overcome, you speaking out and talking about this is really helping the world. Okay? It's helping more than you know. Okay? So it's like a blessing in disguise. Your pain and everything that you've gone through to try to deter you from what you've been sent on planet Earth to do, it strengthens you. And you've experienced these things because you're meant to be the voice for other people who may have experienced similar paths. Okay? So do not shy away from your pain. Do not shy away from, situations that you may have to be vulnerable and uncomfortable, because it is helping people that are on similar paths and doing the same thing or have experienced certain things that you have. Okay. These people are stressing because, like I said, a lot of people are getting karma for what they've done to you. What energy they had to send is being reversed back to them. Okay. So a lot of envy, a lot of jealousy. These people are having nightmares. They could be having nightmares about you because they tried to throw you some type of black magic, or they just joined together to come against you. Okay. Some of these are silent haters. They sit back and they allow people to talk and fester and say certain things about you. They're part of the problem too. Okay. So that's the karmic friends and the karmic family members that allow these things, and they know that it's wrong. You don't get a pass either. Everybody has their day. And I promise you, spirit guide is on it. Your spirit guides are on it. Okay. They see everything and they know people's true intentions. They could hide it from you guys. But you guys are very intuitive as well. So you already know. The envy, the jealousy, the hateful energy trying to make you have anxiety and fears, it's reversing back to them. They're not, their spirits are weak. And I'm not trying to be nasty, but it's just like the reality of it. What they are trying to throw at you and be hateful is being thrown back at them. And they cannot withstand the things that you have gone through. A lot of people are jealous of you, but they could not walk a mile in your shoes. So be careful what you ask for. They're so jealous and frustrated to the point where some of these people are becoming sick, mentally ill, physically ill. That negativity is starting to fester and kill them faster than they know. Okay. And so some of these guys actually try to do some type of death attempt with magic. Be careful. Okay. Because shit is getting turned around. Okay. People don't understand trying to do things like this can make you lose your life. It's not a game. I don't play with black magic. I don't recommend people who follow me or connect with me to indulge in black magic or spells. That's weak people shit. That's for weak spirits who cannot manifest naturally with their aura, their grace, their love. So you have to manipulate energy. I don't do that. I don't have to do that. I don't want any attachments that is not from God. I don't want any energy coming towards me or being obsessed with me at all. I want everybody to have a clear mind and have their own mind, because we all have our own paths. It's nothing wrong with being inspired by someone, but to literally emulate and try to impersonate someone, or try to destiny swap because your life sucks, because you don't want to take action and put in the work for yourself to better your life. then that says a lot about your spirit. That says a lot about you internally. And a lot of people with this mindset, they don't want to admit it, but you know if it applies to you. For the collective, you guys are starting a new beginning. It's your time to shine. It's your time to pursue your passions. It's your time to start that new project, okay? And it's your time to inspire, all right? We got the Page of Wands here again. What else? Page of Wands with the Ace of Swords. It's time to use your voice. A lot of new opportunities and things are about to be granted to you for your hard work and your efforts. It's time to celebrate yourself and your small wins, okay? Because you're on a journey and you're doing so well, okay? These past people wanted you to have money issues. You know, they didn't want you to have mental clarity. And now it's like that shit has turned around. Return to senders are most certainly working. It says release resentments about money. Okay. It says, yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentment about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world. And this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities, which you are receiving. Okay. Because you are listening to your guides. So show gratitude, okay? Counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of the universe, okay? People you were in past relationships with that just wanted to cloud your judgment and cause a lot of chaos and confusion and illusions in your life, okay? These people are seeing you become successful. You have learned to release these negative patterns and toxic cycles, okay? This is why you're so abundant and you are reaping the benefits and becoming so successful, okay? Because you have learned to stop repeating the cycles, okay? You have learned to challenge yourself and do something different. You have learned to see deeper, you know? People can smile in your face and say the most beautiful things, give you the most beautiful comments, but you know the truth behind the veil. You can see past a fake smile and kind words. You know intuitively who are good for you and what people are bad for you. So these type of relationships, when you're using your discernment and listening not only to what people have to say, but the action behind their words, okay? That is bringing you success, victory, okay? And the life that you want. But there's some people that cannot escape the illusion. And there's some people that just keep bumping their head again and again and again and not learning the lesson because they're afraid of what's on the other side. They're afraid of detaching from certain individuals who may appear as soulmates, who may appear as divine connections because they have contracts with some of these leeches and people that are meant to cloud their judgment. And for some reason, they cannot get out of that reality of that this is false and this is not the love that you deserve nor want in your life. Okay? So you're learning to have discernment and cut off relationships that are succubus energy that just want to drain you and take from you and manipulate you. You're learning to release these headaches, to release these patterns, and to break these generational cycles. God is your source when you're having a hard time, when you're confused, when you don't know. God is your source, okay? Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive, okay? In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. So there's no need for envy or jealousy. You just have to do the work. And when people are too focused on your path, they forget about their own path. And they start wasting their time. And before you know it, boom, they're dead. And what do they have to do? They have to come back and replay this life again. All over again. All the pain, the hurt, the agony that they try to project onto you, they're going to have to relive that. Okay? And so you are blocking out this negativity. You have discernment. You are blocking out these jealous people that want to steal and take from you and blind you to where you don't see your worth, your purpose, and why you are here. People who want to manipulate you and paint you out to be someone you're not. Okay, real recognize real. So those who fall in line, or, they even entertain these types of things in conversations, lets me know all I need to know. And so with that being said, you just keep doing you and moving on with what you have to do. And you ignore the monitoring spirits. You ignore the gossip. And you be the bigger person. Because we are learning to elevate on a whole nother plane, okay? On a whole nother level where we have to learn how to mentally deal with these entities that have come to stir up and bring chaos in our world. We have to learn to be emotionally stable because that's what they want. They thrive off that energy. Oh my God, I got the chosen one too. It's just like when you reach celebrity status or high status where it's just like, why would I be arguing with someone that doesn't have anything to lose? They're angry, they're hurt. Is pointless. You're wasting your energy. So when you reach a certain point, you just got to see people for what it is and don't entertain it. All right? Because you have healed, you have come a long way. Okay? You have the willpower to grow and change your circumstances. And now I feel like these people want to come in with love and, all of these beautiful things because they're starting to realize who you are. And they know that they can't beat you. So it's like, let's join them. Okay. There's a lot of individuals that want to come in and connect with you. Okay. There's a lot of these individuals from your past who want to have sex with you. This is how they are able to leech on and take all of your good energy. Okay. Watch out for warlocks. Watch out for family pretending as if they have your back or they're with you. Okay. We're not dealing with any silent haters, any monitoring spirits who just watch you, don't support you, doesn't encourage you, give you any type of guidance. We're not dealing with individuals that really talk bad about you, but impersonate you and do everything that you do and copy what you're doing. Okay. That's just foolish. Okay. And we are most certainly not dealing with fake karmic friends that want to be connected to you because they know where you're headed. They know where you're going. And also because you give this sense of healing, this sense of protection because they know that you are a spiritual healer and that the universe looks out for you and protects you. So you got to be kind of, use your discernment when it comes to the people that you are around. Because I feel like it's a lot of people who are attracted to you surface level. But when it really comes down to the depth of knowing you, they don't have a fucking clue who you are. That's why they're so foolish. That's why they keep doing certain things that they don't even realize that they're cursing themselves and their family lineage. Whether it's your blood family or not, they are cursing their family lineage because they're pushing the chosen one away that was sent to help them and heal the family. And so now they have to reap the karma that was sent to destroy you. I know a lot of these people are feeling it. I know a lot of people are regretting it. And you're going to have people that come and apologize. You're going to have people that try to come in your life and, like I said, pretend, okay? Gemini energy, wearing a mask, having a double side, okay? But deep down inside, they want to block you from your blessings. They want to steal your blessings. They want to steal and impersonate who you truly are, okay? Because your energy is so powerful. But you can't allow that, right? You've already healed and moved on from these things. You see it clearly. Don't allow these people back in your energy, okay? Some of you have siblings who want to apologize or make things right. You know, they may come in with a conversation because this person, there's things going bad in their life, okay? They're losing everything. This same person with the King of Cups here could be someone's brother, okay? I'm getting heavy sibling energy on this reading. Like, so just so you know, they may be coming back because now they need that satisfaction. They need someone to really show them genuine love. Okay? The mask is off. All of these people, they're falling. Okay? Tower after tower. No love. Everything that they wanted for you, they're receiving. And don't attach yourself to that. Allow these people to go through their karma. You've been strong by yourself. You had to deal with this shit by yourself, bro. You had to be strong, courageous, and bold and take on these opportunities by yourself. Take a leap of faith and not knowing how it was going to pan out for you. But you did it because you had faith. So these people have to learn that. And they're going to continue to watch you, because they're trying to figure out how to do it. And the only way is really healing themselves, understanding that jealousy, envy, and hate is not going to get them far. Every time they climb 5 steps, they take 10 steps back, and they're wondering why. You continue to set boundaries. You continue to celebrate yourself with people who are supportive of you. You set boundaries with those who you know you need to set boundaries with. You continue to heal, and they're going to continue to watch. And like I said, they're going to hold on to your energy. A lot of these people are subconsciously holding on to your energy and not realizing why they are being drawn right back to you. They don't understand. It's like, why do I not like this person so much? What are they doing? Is it the way that they look? Is it the way that they talk? Is it the way they present themselves? Is it their confidence? What is it? But they actually need to reflect on themselves and realize why you walked away. You are the healer, okay? You are on this path of spiritual healing and evolution, and that's why you had to walk away from these people that were stuck in their ways or traditional thinking, and you're successful, a lot of and I feel like you're happy and you're content with your life at this time. A lot of people are stressing because you have ended this situation with them, right? And these are people that you've known for a while, you could have grew up with or whatever, but it's like you had to end this in order to grow and plant new seeds and see them grow God's way. And so just be patient and surrender and keep making the effort that you have been making every day to be a better you on this spiritual journey. This is spiritual school on earth. You're going to manifest the life that you want and deserve. Divine masculines and feminines. This reading is for both. Okay? You are a leader. You're wise. You're going to manifest the things that you desire and need on your path. Okay? Absolutely. Both. Divine feminine and masculine. Blessings, love. All it takes is patience and you making the effort to make your life better each and every day. There's going to be a lot of people sad, mad, grieving, regretting. But that's because they're still stuck in the same cycle that they wish that they were confident enough to be their authentic self and do the things that they desire and love. But it's like you're doing it. They're embarrassed or ashamed to really be who they are. You're not. It's like you accept me or you don't. So you uncover a lot of people wounds, fears, projections. And it's unsettling. But if they want change, they're going to have to be the change. A lot of people are missing you. And I feel like a lot of you guys are moving. You got a new home. And justice. This is destined, okay? You manifested these things, okay? You manifested this promotion. You manifested this relationship. You've manifested this beautiful home. And you put your creativity and everything that you have within you into all of the beautiful blessings and abundance that you are creating for yourself and your family. God bless you. Okay. The cards that I picked out was friendship, envy, forgiveness, and self-esteem. So I'm going to read these. Starting with friendship, okay? Friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. All humans are created from the same source, but there are some souls that share a unique kinship. Friendship can be the most exciting and beautiful experience on earth, but it can also be frustrating and heartbreaking. Understand that everyone in your path is here to teach you something. It may be for a year or a lifetime. Together you will teach each other various lessons of the heart, such as trust, love, loyalty, and admiration. The bonds of friendship are often stronger than those of family. You have formed a bridge of understanding between the two of you that has stood the test of time and of lifetimes. A true friend will illuminate your path instead of dim it. He or she will give advice with your best interests at heart. To be able to communicate at a soul level with another human being is the biggest treasure of the physical dimension. So Spirit is saying you can have your soul tribe, and meet people that just genuinely love and care for you. Okay. Don't attach yourself to like your bloodline and thinking that, oh, you're alone and that's just that. No, you have your spiritual family. Okay. You have earth angels that will come in and help you when you need the help. You have, genuine, positive people who are on the same alignment, with you and where you're going in life. And so you uplift each other, you encourage one another, you understand the things that you've gone through, and it may be similar to their story. You help each other, So that's what Spirit is saying. Don't allow people you can't fully trust, people that's bringing tension in your life, that is in secret competition, those types of people. Don't allow the history to have this illusion over, or make you feel guilty about not dealing with these people. Okay. I don't care if it's been 10 years. If you're untrustworthy, if you're not trying to make your life better, and we're not elevating and growing and helping one another, then you don't need to be in my space. You're a waste of space. Where is that card? Because it did come out. That card came out, wasting time. Let me see. Did I put it back in here? Yep, right here. Wasting time. Okay. So Spirit is just saying that you will have people on your journey and create new friends and have people who support and encourage you along the way. Okay. Do not fall for the, oh, this is my family. This is my mother, brother, sister, cousin. Spirit doesn't care about that. This is about energy, aura, and elevation. Okay. Forgiveness. It says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. You can never flow with your natural energy of love unless you release the negative energy of hate, anger, intolerance, or blame. Every soul in your path has free will, and you have no control over that. What you do have control over is how you react to the manifestations of others' free will. Holding on to that negative energy will strengthen karmic cycles, and forgiveness can break that pattern. The most important person you must learn to forgive is always yourself. Okay? Forgive yourself for allowing these people to be in your life as long as they were. Forgive yourself from the things that you may have said, being reactionary when you were in a vulnerable space or triggered. Forgive yourself for the guilt. Okay? In any way, shape, or form. I don't care if this was with your family, relationships, partnerships, a job that didn't deserve you. Forgive yourself. Okay? It says, blaming yourself for failures blocks the natural flow of love, which will attract all good things in your life. So we don't want to block that. Okay? You do have people who are jealous and envious of you. That's just the truth. And they watch you. Okay? It says, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. That's what I'm saying. Like, everybody has their own vices, their own challenges, and things that they are have to experience in this life. There's no perfect world on earth, and that's just that. Okay. But it says you must learn to accept that the obstacles in your life have been chosen by you. Okay. To be jealous of the soul path of another is to doubt your ability to judge what is best for you. It is human nature to covet the perceived luxuries of someone on a different journey. Okay? But to try to emulate him or her is not being true to your own guidance. You have chosen this life in these circumstances for a reason. Your soul has chosen the path to learn. Okay? To learn and elevate. So no matter what you're going through, I have a tan, guys. Oh my God. But no matter what you guys are going through, just know that your soul is able to overcome it. One, because you came down here to experience this, We didn't come down here to, be happy and live this perfect life. We came down here to experience. So it's just like you seeing before you are born, you're seeing everything transpire in your life. And I do think that we get like when we transcend to another life. Okay. When we pass on, I do feel like we get like a snapshot of everything that we experience. At least I hope it's like this. Well, we get to see everything, uncensored. You get to see your life as a child, you growing up, everything that your mom and dad experienced, everything that was talked about or done behind your back. Like we get a review of everything. And I really do feel as if that is what happens before we come here. And it's like we take on that contract. We're like, okay, I can do that, because we come back. I don't know what your belief systems, but over here, I believe in past lives. So we have multiple lives. We create our name. We say that, this is the path that we want to play in this life. Okay. Maybe next, like you said, if you have a child, that child could have been your mother or father, it's like the family lineage dynamic is the same, but with different souls. Okay. I mean, a different body. Okay. The souls remain the same. We just learn different lessons that we did not learn in the previous life. Okay. So when a lot of people are mad at their parents, like, I didn't ask to be here, I'd be like, yes, you did. You just don't remember. And so again, thinking and seeing life with a bird's eye view and knowing when certain things happen, it's like, take a deep breath and understand that you have signed up to go through this. And it could be the worst of the worst, being raped, being abused, being killed as a kid. And you're like, why are these innocent kids being killed and abducted and all of these things are happening? Why would someone sign up to experience that? It gets deep. Okay, it really does. And I know that people belief systems are different and you may have a different perspective of your views or your take on life. And that's your prerogative. Okay. So you must learn to accept that the obstacles in your life have been chosen by you, and to be jealous of the soul path of another is to doubt your ability to judge what is best for you. It is human nature to covet the perceived luxuries of someone on a different journey, but to try to emulate him or her is not being true to your own guidance. You have chosen this life in these circumstances for a reason. By disregarding that and following in the footsteps of another, you are only setting yourself up for confusion and disappointment. You never truly know what is going on in another person's life and what personal challenges he or she may face. So to be envious is a fool's game. Be authentic to your inner voice, because only you know what is in your best interest. If you don't follow your own path, you will have to reincarnate in an attempt to learn your original lessons again. Okay? Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefits me and others. It is easy to perceive others as being better than you. This is a trap of the ego. Okay? There is no one greater or lesser than you. There are only those who have learned how to reveal their gifts to a greater or lesser degree. That is it. That is all. Okay? Everyone is born with unique abilities of the soul, and just like snowflakes, no two are ever alike. We are all unique. We have our own gifts, and that's what makes us different. That's what actually help other people elevate and encourage them to get on their path and do what they love, because they're inspired by your uniqueness and bringing something else to the table. Is you understand that when everyone is the same, we're all, it takes out the fun, the excitement, and the liveliness out of life. It's like if we all dress the same, if we all wore our hair the same, if we all look the same, if we all talk the same, it's like, what are we living for? So learn to embrace the way you look, the way you talk, the way you present yourself, the way you create. Because you don't know who you could be inspiring, okay? Why not try to make a list of 10 aspects of yourself or abilities you possess that you love and hold in high regard? It is not always easy to write about yourself, but sometimes you need to be reminded just how special you are. Remember that you did not come down to this schoolroom by accident. You have meaning and a reason for being. You are a treasure chest of incredible gifts and insights. Now is the time to celebrate you. Okay? And so the card wasting time, stuck, no changes limited. I feel like these are the monitoring spirits and people that are gossiping about you, people who sent you the evil eye, dark magic, black magic, communities that isolated you, or anyone that made you feel as if you were the problem. This is the energy and the karma that these people are in. Lack and loss, okay? Stuck, no changes, limited, wasting their time, okay? Them focusing so much on you is also wasting their time. If you entertain these individuals, you will also be wasting your time. So Spirit is wanting you to take the high route. Spirit is wanting you to be emotionally intelligent and walk away from the things that are bringing chaos into your world, because you are striving for peace. You are living within peace, contentment, and we are surrendering and moving to the flow of life, with the flow of life, okay? So that was the reading that I did the other day. And I'm not going to post that version because, when I was saying certain things and then these cards were coming out, I was getting like emotionally stimulated, and I may have said some things that I couldn't take back. So yeah, there you have it. That's the message. Okay, keep doing your thing.